All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just saw the teaser of an amazing film in the making, Section 108. And today I have the honor of being with the director, Raseek Khan. Raseek bhai, how are you feeling today? Your teaser just came out.
Yeah, so I was waiting for this moment like for last 12 years. I'm here in Mumbai since 12 years. I was trying to pitch my films around here and there, but eventually this script got excited and Anis was me like the film story, and he said, okay, let's make the film together. So I had a producer like Fauzia and Ankit, so they were there, they backed me up. We went to Nawaz, narrated the story, he really liked it, and this is how eventually we realized that it's a good teaser right now.
I am absolutely impressed with the teaser, Raseek bhai. My first question to you, and if you have to explain this to our audiences which are in the US and across the world, what is Section 108?
Okay, so the Section 108 is about if a person is missing for 7 years, as far as Indian courts are concerned, they can declare the person dead.
Okay.
Now, so the situation is that insurance company approached Taur Khan, which is Nawaz, saying that the person who has been missing for 6 years and 50 weeks. Right after 2 weeks, court gonna declare the person dead.
Okay.
And if they're gonna declare the person dead, insurance company has to pay 5,500 crores to the nominee.
500
Crores to the nominee.
That's in reality or in the movie?
In the movie.
In the movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if they don't found the person or they didn't find the person within 2 weeks, they have to pay to 500 crores to the nominee, and that's where Nawaz comes in. Now he need to find a person who's been missing here from last 6.5 years or 60 or 50 weeks, and that's the whole story now. Whether he's gonna find the person, or he's gonna find the person's body, or whatever happens. That's all the film is all about.
Now that is a very, very chilling synopsis that you've given me, that he's got 2 weeks, very time sensitive. Where did you come up with this idea, Raseek bhai?
Yeah, as I said, I really like thriller films.
You've been watching thriller films?
Thriller films a lot, and I believe that there is always a market of thrillers.
There is.
There's
been a lull. There's
Yeah,
been a little gap.
very
in
gap.
thrillers.
Yeah, like
I mean,
horror
Drishyam
and
was
thriller.
probably-
Drishyam is one of the example where you have a good, strong thriller film, edge of the seat thriller, and people will gonna love it. Back in the days, Bud Cam used to make thriller films,
Yes, correct,
but nowadays we are quite close for the social
Even
issue.
Diwangi, if you're talking about Anis Bazir,
Yeah, Diwangi is one of the best film, and like I said in teaser announcement also that the Diwangi was a film which I start realizing that there is a scope for thrillers, and eventually, and I am a big fan of thrillers, right? And
Me too.
So
I Google thrillers actually.
okay,
and I watch a lot of
same.
Hollywood
I
thrillers.
usually do like that.
If you've seen Seven, if
Yeah, I
you've
see.
seen, you know,
Seven, Knives Out, and we have a couple of the thriller film which I really like is The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo,
The Girl with the Dragon
and
Tattoo, yes.
and the film which is Mystic River. Any film of Clint Eastwood, I'm
Mystic
telling you,
River, wow,
Clint
wow.
Eastwood, one of the finest director. I believe in him, and he's something which is extraordinary.
Well, Mavish, what did you like? Are you a fan of Nawaz? If I had to ask you about 3 characters that you like about Nawazuddin, what would that be?
I am a Faisal fan. सबका बदला लेगा रे तेरा Faisal. And more than that, I'm a Raseek fan. So I've seen his work, and he's amazing at his work. And hope you guys see it very soon.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I mean, she's such a beautiful girl.
Yeah.
Why didn't you cast her, and why did you cast Regina?
I met her later.
Oh, you met her later. What an honest man. What an honest director. So,
That's such a huge compliment. Thank you so much.
was Anis bhai anywhere involved in the direction of this film, or what help did he?
He was there as a our creative person,
Just
and
overseeing.
things, right? Keeping an eye on everything, what's going around, how's the script, and how we are shooting and everything like that. So eventually he was there. He's more like a mentor to us.
Let me ask you one very important question, and I know you answered it in a very humorous way. Why Regina?
Look, there's a show called Jabaz Hindustan Ke.
Jabaz Hindustan.
It's on Z5.
Okay.
And I was searching for a good cast. I was searching for a female lead. And one day I just saw a glimpse of that show. And it was a scene where a lady is wearing sari calling someone in intelligence and asking them, dialogue tha, cement ka color kya hota hai?
Cement ka
Color kya hota hai? A girl in a house attire of housewife.
That impressed
And she's asking in a rush, cement ka color kya hota hai? Cement ka color kya hota hai? And the guy's like grey or RDX ka, and the guy's like white. तो बोलते हैं कि अगर RDX को अगर सीमेंट को RDX को अगर सीमेंट की तरह अगर किसी को ट्रांसफर करना हो तो क्या करेगा? तो बोलता है कि एल्यूमिनियम मिलाएगा. बोलते हैं यस, दैट्स व्हाट आई एम सेइंग कि सीमेंट के नाम पर RDX आ रहा है ऐसा करके. सो शी वाज देयर एंड आई सो दैट
You saw Farzi?
या फर्जी आई सो, बट बिफोर वाचिंग फर्जी शी वाज ऑलरेडी देयर ऑन जाबाज हिंदुस्तान के. तो जैसे मैंने देखा मैंने बोला शी इज अ गुड परफॉर्मर, आई वांट टू टेक हर इन माय फिल्म, एंड आई कॉल प्रोड्यूसर एंड दे मैनेज इट एंड इवेंचुअली शी इज देयर.
Kya baat hai. Rasik Bhai is a man who's full of conviction, creative guy, been traveling and trying his luck, his perseverance is amazing. Bhai, 12 years ki journey and finally we have Section 108 and I'm so sure, Bhai, I don't know why, I have a very, very strong feeling that this movie is going to be commercially and critically successful. What is more important to you? Choose one, commercially or critical?
No, both, because there are many films, there are many examples. Like there's a film which is critically acclaimed as well as did well at the box office, and that's the agenda which I'm trying to carry from the day one. Like make a good film, and people will come and watch him. Right? So both aspects work together. But first, a person or a director needs to make a good film, and people will, if they find it interesting, they will come and watch. So you're going to be a commercially hit.
Yes, there you go, man. Rasik is a man with a head on shoulders. If he likes Mystic River, if he's a fan of Clint Eastwood, he really knows what he's making. He is a brilliant director. He's got a good team. I met his editor, who's phenomenal.
Very-
Ashish Suryavanshi.
Yeah.
Kya crisp editing ki Ashish.
Thank you so much.
You're blessed. You have a great team.
Yeah,
We wish
I
you
have
all
a
the
great
very
team.
best.
Thank you.
And may Section 108
Become
be a hit.
Guys,
commercially.
please watch it, and it will be coming in February 2024. Be ready and just give your love to the film in India as well as in overseas.
As well as in overseas, because the overseas market is important.
Yeah.
If you guys watch it, it could go to the Oscars, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen.
I wish.
He wish,
I
and
wish.
from his
I'm
words
going to
and
make
my
one of the
words-
finest film, and I believe if we got a chance to show our film to the jury, I'm sure they're going to love it. That's what I can say right now.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about intelligent films, it's all about scripts, it's all about fine casting, and it's all about good production values, and this film promises all that. Section 108 for you guys. This is your host, Monty, signing off. And Rasik Bhai might be an amazing catch, probably one of the best directors in the market. This 12 years won't go.
It's too early to say that, but yeah,
Humble.
one day.
One day,
Yeah,
absolutely.
People will gonna say that
Absolutely.
he's one of the best director around.
Yeah, Baat. We wish you all the very best,
you.
and may Section 108 flourish with Nawaz Bhai and Regina. Keep watching your favorite show, The Monty Khan Show. Ladies and gentlemen, all the viewers of North America, I had the pleasure of speaking with Rasik Khan, who's the director of Section 108. Now it's time for the female protagonist. Let's put our hands together for Regina Cassandra. Regina, you're doing wonderful. There you go. She gives a self-applaud. I love
No
that.
one has to put their hands
There you
together,
go,
so I
there you
thought
go.
might as well.
There you go. But tell us something. Your incredible dream journey going on right now for you. Rocket Boys, loved Farzi, and then Jawaz. Wow, what are you doing? You're creating ripples in the industry.
Oh wow, thank you. That feels really nice when you put it like that. But the way I look at it is, I'm doing the same thing that probably everyone in my industry is doing. Every other actor, actress, trying to hustle it and trying to make it, trying to prove their talent, I guess, and trying to better their talent also. So I think I first of all very blessed to have had Rocket Boys as my first OTT show. I think it was an utter privilege to be a part of that
Playing
show.
Mrs. Sarabhai, that was not
Yes.
an easy job.
Not
Did
at all.
you train for dance or,
I did not have a choice. If I didn't train, I was not going to be able to
Be
pull
able to
off
pull it that off.
Mrinalini Sarabhai. Just the whole the way she carries herself. And she's a pioneer in classical dance and not just
did you study
Bharatanatyam.
about how they met and their love and, did
She'd
you-
written a book,
Okay, okay.
which I'd read, and also there are a lot of stories that you could get of YouTube. I've seen her dance performances, and the love between Vikram and Mrinalini was very they were very witty people, and it was very fun and refreshing.
you go.
We obviously did tweak it here and there a bit, but we still maintained that whole freshness.
So if you had to choose a project out of these three, I know you've done tremendous, amazing work. Your Tamil and Telugu fans are like crazy in the US, man. They love you.
I love
she's got
them
magic.
too.
She's got magic about her. Because, I'll be very honest with you, there's a lot of competition that you're dealing with here in Mumbai. And you come from a part of India where Hindi is not the first language. So how do you face that challenge, that competition?
So I've been in the if everything started bothering me, I don't think I'd be able to stand here today. And also, I mean, it's not. And having said that, it's not like things don't bother you. I think it's just about how you get over it and let it go. But having said that, it's a lovely journey that I've had over the last almost 2 decades now. Of acting and doing Tamil films and Telugu films and Hindi films and all of that, and I see how even 7 years ago, let's say pre-OTT,
I love the way she said pre-OTT. It's like an era, man.
it has to be now, right? I mean, it's falling into that. It's falling.
You're right. So, sorry.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all, Monty.
Pre-OTT.
Yes. So pre-OTT era, there were not too many people who wanted to cast South Indians, and it was so hard for a South Indian actress to find her footing in over here. I mean, some of the girls over here itself, it's so difficult, and like you rightly said, the competition.
Bevy, I mean, come on, man.
Yeah,
What a legend.
I know, right? And you can't make too many of that.
You can.
Yeah, but today there's so many of my counterparts like Rashmika and then Samantha and so many others who are now doing Hindi films, Keerti Suresh, and it's so beautiful.
Tamanna Bhatia, she does a lot of South.
That's how it has always been. So if you don't know about the South, we've always had heroines coming from the North. So it's a thing that happens. But when it comes to the North, it's really difficult for a South Indian to find her footing as a girl. And I think that has changed so much and I've seen the change. It's not like I started acting like a year ago, 2 years ago, and I've just come into this. I have seen how I've been viewed as an actress, as a South Indian actress, or as a South Indian over here. And I'm so glad to see that evolution.
I think it's all about intelligence. I think you're a very intelligent person, well-read, educated. You pick up the script well. You know how to, resonate in front of the camera. So I think all that matters. It doesn't matter. Your language is probably secondary. So, I would love to talk to you for an hour, but I think she wouldn't let me. She's very limited. Yahi hota hai Bollywood mein, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about your project, Section 108. What is the USP, if you had to sum it up, for our audiences, and why did you sign this? What piqued your interest?
There are quite a few things that piqued my interest. First is the whole story. And Rasik Khan, the director, had come and narrated it to me over Zoom actually, and I loved what I heard. But as far as the narration goes, it's really nice. Like sometimes you meet some directors who are so fabulous with the narration.
I would invest in this movie. The way he sold it to me, I was like, damn, 500 crores if you can't find somebody for 7 years, I'm gonna hide for. I shouldn't say that in front of the camera. Aise mat karna bhaiya. But yeah, that's what probably must have.
Yeah. So and also his energy, I really liked it, and working with Anis Bazmi and the whole production coming together, and Nawazuddin Siddiqui as well. The fact that someone so established, again, this comes from someone who is now entering this industry and is still trying to find, like the right kind of scripts and all of that. So when you have someone like a Nawazuddin Siddiqui backing a script, then you know that there's a certain value to that.
You're walking in the right direction, not lost in the loop.
Maybe, yeah, at least it's giving, that's my way of analyzing it. And yeah.
Well, I wish you all the very best. I'm sure that's going to be your first feature, if I'm not mistaken.
My second Hindi feature.
Your second Hindi feature. What was the first?
Ek ladki ko dekha to aisa laga.
Ek ladki ko dekha to aisa laga. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the beautiful Regina Cassandra. She's got some magic. She's got a flair. That's something that you cannot avoid or cannot. You have to see it to believe it. Well, I wish you all the very best for Section 108. May your film flourish, and may it even go to the Oscars. From my words to God's ears. There you go.
That's a lot, Monty. Thank you.
Just signing off to the audiences.
First of all, thank you guys for all the love. It feels so good to be loved all over the world. I've been to different parts of North America, and it's always nice to go back.
New York is the best, ladies and gentlemen. There's no better city than New York. I'm just partial. New York and New Jersey, that's my town.
Jersey, I'm sure. I have a lot of friends who live in Jersey as well, Jersey and Virginia. So big shout out to everyone. Love you guys. Mwah.
Thank you, my love. Ladies and gentlemen, all the viewers of North America, US and Canada, Dream Girl 2 is making waves. What a film, what a product. And ladies and gentlemen, you must be surprised that the man behind Dream Girl is standing right next to me, Raj Bhai. People know Ayushmann Khurrana, but they also need to know you, the creator of this wonderful product. Kya baat hai, sir? What is the reason behind the success of this wonderful creation?
See, first of all, Dream Girl 1 जब हम लोग कर रहे थे तो Dream Girl 1 it was a very new concept for the audience, after so long, और उसके बाद यू नो पीपल यू नो
लोगों ने एक्सेप्ट किया कि
accepted very well actually, you know. And after that, you know, we have realized that let's make something different again. But after 4 years, we just realized now that this is time after pandemic. Now we can create that magic again. You know, तो हमने ये सोचा कि यार एक बार फिर दोबारा आयुष्मान को बुलाया जाए. अब पहले हमने ऑडियो दिखाया था सिर्फ उसका, इस बार वीडियो दिखाया जाए. तो इस बार हमने सोचा कि यार अब तो विजुअली सब चीज़ें इतनी बड़ी होनी चाहिए, डांस से लेके और कॉमेडी से लेके और बाकी परफॉर्मेंसेस. तो हमने मिलकर सोचा कि चलो यार अब एक ऐसी फिल्म बनाई जाए, लोगों को हंसाए भी खूब, लोगों को यू नो सीक्वल भी चल रहे हैं, आपने देखा होगा गदर 2 भी चल रही है, ओ माय गॉड 2 चल रही है और अभी ड्रीम गर्ल 2. तो 2 नंबर का काम अच्छा चल रहा है इस वक्त.
राज भाई जो है ही इज ऑल्सो अ राइटर लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, बिसाइड्स बीइंग अ गुड ग्रेट कॉमेडी डायरेक्टर. कॉमेडी टाइमिंग जो राज भाई की है वो इतनी अच्छी है. तो राज भाई एक बात बताइए, जब लड़के को आप लड़की बनाते हो, इज दैट ह्यूमर या उसमें थोड़ा सा ह्यूमर और डालना भी पड़ता है?
नहीं, उसमें ह्यूमर डालना पड़ता है. ऑफ कोर्स यू नो आई डिड इट सो मैनी टाइम्स इन ऑन टेलीविजन.
आप भी लड़की बने?
टेलीविजन मैं एक दफ़ा बनाऊँ, मैं भी लड़की, और वो लड़की बनने का एहसास मुझे है. यू नो आई फेल्ट दैट कि इट्स अ वेरी बिग टास्क, यू नो. और लड़की बनाने का जितना एक्सपीरियंस मुझे शायद डॉक्टर को भी नहीं होगा या किसी फिजिशियन को भी नहीं होगा, बिकॉज मैंने टेलीविजन पे सबको लड़की बनाया हुआ है. तो वो एक्सपीरियंस मुझे ऐसा लगा कि यार ये आई शुड यूज़ इन माई मूवीज़. तो उसके बाद फिर लगा कि नहीं यार, एक लड़की बनना बहुत मुश्किल काम होता है और उसके ऊपर कॉमेडी करना इज़ रियली टफ.
यार मैं भी वही आयुष्मान को आपको याद होगा ड्यूरिंग द प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस आई वाज कॉम्प्लीमेंटिंग हिम दैट इट्स नॉट ओनली अबाउट बीइंग अ गर्ल बट ऑल्सो क्रिएटिंग ह्यूमर बिसाइड्स बीइंग अ गर्ल. राज भाई एक बात बताओ, आपको सबसे अच्छी लड़की कौन लगती है आदमी के रूप में? मैं तो बोलूँगा मेरी फेवरेट रितेश देशमुख है. रितेश भाई जैसे लड़की बनते हैं.
सी रितेश ऑफ कोर्स मेरी फर्स्ट चॉइस, मतलब आफ्टर आयुष्मान. आफ्टर आयुष्मान
गॉट टू बी पॉलिटिकली करेक्ट.
और रितेश तो इतना फैब लड़की बने हैं कि कई दफ़ा मुझे लगता है उन्होंने वाकई जेंडर चेंज नहीं करा लिया अपना. और मतलब आपकी और मेरी चॉइस सेम ही है, रितेश या
नहीं, खाली लड़कियों में और किसी में ना हो चॉइस. बट लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, इफ यू नीड टू नो हु दिस ग्रेट मैन इज, ही इज द मैन बिहाइंड कॉमेडी सर्कस. ही इज द मैन हु हैज मेड यू लाफ फॉर years and years. राज भाई यार, आप कभी पब्लिक में क्यों नहीं आते हो, इतना छुप के क्यों रहते हो?
यार हम लोग पर्दे के पीछे के लोग हैं, पर्दे के सामने आए भी कई दफ़ा, लेकिन क्योंकि अगर पर्दे के सामने हम लोग आ गए तो फिर जो पर्दे के सामने वो कहाँ जाएंगे? तो वो है, हम पर्दे के पीछे के आदमी को अपना काम आकर आराम से करना चाहिए. अब पर्दे के सामने आ ही रहे हैं आपकी बदौलत, मीडिया की बदौलत इतना प्यार मिलता है आप लोगों का. तो अब लोगों को ये पता भी चल रहा है कि यार राइटर्स भी होते हैं, यू नो. और पहले लगता था लोग कॉमेडियंस अपने खुद लिखते हैं एक्ट, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं है. सब
भाई एकता के बारे में कुछ बोलो ना यार. एकता कपूर क्या चीज़ है?
एकता में शक्ति है. एकता में शक्ति है, और उस शक्ति आपको हर फिल्म में नजर आ रही होगी. मेरी और एकता की कॉम्बिनेशन दोबारा जो हम लोग वापस आए हैं, लोगों ने इतना अप्रिशिएट किया है. और अगेन हमने एक सुपर हिट फिल्म दे दी. शी इज़ फैब. और मुझे नहीं लगता कि उनसे ज़्यादा समझदार, उनसे ज़्यादा उस किस्म की बड़ी से इंटेलिजेंट
टाइमिंग है उनके पास.
या
इफ आई एम नॉट मिस्टेकन 25 साल हो गए.
25 साल हो गए इंडस्ट्री. 25 साल.
Ekta Kapoor has been ruling the industry and your hearts for 25 years, guys. That's 2.5 decades. कौन कर सकता है?
कोई नहीं कर सकता, एकता के अलावा कोई नहीं कर सकता. एंड शी नोज ईच एंड एवरीथिंग अबाउट मार्केटिंग, अबाउट फिल्म, अबाउट क्रिएटिव्स, ईच एंड एवरीथिंग. सो
मुझे एक बात बताता हूँ मैं राज भाई, मुझे आज तक अभी तक एकता की कोई फ्लॉप नहीं पता है. आई डोंट नो इफ शी इज गिवन फ्लॉप्स, बट मुझे इतना पता है कि उनकी हिट्स आफ्टर हिट्स चलती रहती है.
सी हिट्स होनी चाहिए, सब हिट ही होता है उनका काम. देख, काम अच्छा लगना चाहिए लोगों को. हिट फ्लॉप और अच्छी बुरी फिल्में अलग अलग होती हैं. तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि जो वो काम करती हैं, टीवी में भी उन्होंने किया है, उन्होंने वेब में भी किया है, और वो नई चीज़ें करने की कोशिश करती रहती है हमेशा. यस. उनका ये नहीं है कि जो चल रहा है वो चल रहा है. हाँ, जो चलाया उन्होंने, ऑब्वियसली बात है, टेलीविजन पे सास बहू इतना बड़ा उन्होंने यू नो किया है. उनके हर चीज़ चल जाती है उनकी, क्योंकि वो पता नहीं किस किस्म से वो चीज़ें करती हैं. हर चीज़ चल जाती है, मेहनत बहुत करती हैं. और मैंने देखा है, मैं इस बात का गवाह हूँ कि रात के 3 बजे 4 बजे हम लोगों ने सेशंस किए हैं, और जो चीज़ की रिक्वायरमेंट हमने मांगी उन्होंने हमेशा दी है.
There are a lot of projects in the pipeline. मेरा भाई राज is ruling the industry right now.
अभी एक फिल्म ला रहा हूँ,
मोंटी खान को लेके.
100% 90 की कहानी. 100% 90 की कहानी.
क्या बात है?
कॉमेडी कुछ अलग है, कुछ मज़ेदार है, विद अ ग्रेट मैसेज, फैमिली, रिलेशनशिप, एवरीथिंग विल बी देयर. That's the thing.
100% 90 की कहानी अभी से दिल थाम के बैठिए एंड इफ यू हैवंट सीन ड्रीम गर्ल 2 go to the nearest theaters whether you're living in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, whatever state in the United States, go with your family. भाई यूएस में फैमिली के साथ जाना $100 तो खर्चे हो जाते हैं लेकिन डेफिनेटली वर्थ होगा. द ब्यूटीफुल, द अमेजिंग, द टैलेंटेड डायरेक्टर.
Please go and watch with your friends, with your family, with your मोहल्ला पड़ोसी जो मिले तुमको.
बिल्कुल.
सबके साथ जाइए, देखिए ड्रीम गर्ल 2.
कोई नहीं मिले तो उबर वाले के साथ चले जाइए लेकिन जाइए क्योंकि कम से कम इससे स्ट्रेस कम होगा. यू नो कॉमेडी बहुत मुश्किल जॉनरा है, लोग इसको फॉर ग्रांटेड लेते हैं. लोगों को रुलाना सबसे आसान है, लोगों को हंसाना सबसे मुश्किल है.
देखिए जब बच्चा पैदा होता है ना तो रोता हुआ होता है.
वाह.
तो ऊपर वाले को भी बड़ा मुश्किल काम लगा कि हंसता हुआ भेजूं इसको.
वो भी नहीं हंसता.
वो नहीं हंसा
और जब
कर पाया.
इंसान मरता है तो लोग रोते हैं.
तो रोते हैं. अब वो चीज़ है कि वो हंसाना बहुत ही डिफ़िकल्ट काम है एंड कॉमेडी इज़ अ वेरी सीरियस बिजनेस. कई दफ़ा ऐसा लगता है कि हमको यार ये रोज़ रोज़ हंसाना बहुत लोगों को बड़ा आसान लगता है. लोगों को लगता है हाँ बड़ा बड़ा इजीली कर लेते हैं लेकिन वो इट्स अ वेरी टफ टास्क.
Are you a serious person, भाई?
आई एम नॉट अ सीरियस पर्सन.
आप funny हो ये घर पे.
आई एम इमोशनल गाय. जो इमोशन की कदर करता है वो कॉमेडी लिख सकता है. अदरवाइज यू नो यू कैन जनरेट कॉमेडी फ्रॉम इमोशंस ओनली.
That is so true.
या
एक कोई पार्ट ऑफ द डे होता है जब आपको कोई थॉट आता है कि यार साला क्या बात आई, मजा आया.
नहीं,
बाथरूम में नहाते नहाते.
हाँ बहुत बार दफ़ा हुआ है. नहाते हुए, सोते हुए, खाते हुए, बहुत दफ़ा हुआ है. हाँ बहुत दफ़ा हुआ है. मतलब मैं आपको बताऊँ मेरी जो मैंने अपनी लाइफ की बेस्ट स्क्रिप्ट जो लिखी हैं वो कभी बैठ कर नहीं लिखी हैं. ऐसे कि बैठ के लिख रहा हूँ मैं. यू नो आई एम ट्रैवलिंग हियर एंड देयर. यू नो आई एम वर्किंग समवेयर. वहाँ पर मैंने लिखी हैं वो सारी चीज़ें. कभी नहीं. ऐसा कोई फिक्स टाइम नहीं है कि दुकान अभी खुद शटर खोली 9 बजे 10 बजे बंद कर दी. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. नॉर्मल आते हैं वो है बस.
ऊपर वाला बस एक भेज देता है
There, yeah.
कि अब ये बार मुझे राज के थ्रू
यस
मेरी दुनिया को, मेरी जनता को हंसाना है.
यस यस.
क्या बात है मेरे राज भाई. मेरा एक लाइन है वो सुनोगे
Please.
अब आपको यूज़ करना तो यूज़ कर लेना. 99 रुलाने वाला और एक हंसाने वाला, बस ये एक हंसाने वाला काफ़ी है.
बहुत.
और ज़िंदगी का कारवां चलता जाए.
बहुत बिल्कुल सही बात बोली है आपने. बहुत एक
क्योंकि रुलाने वाले, स्ट्रेस देने वाले
एक
कितने हैं?
एक 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 शेर भी है. मैं उनका नाम भूल रहा हूँ जिनका. उन्होंने कहा था कि घर से है मस्जिद बहुत दूर,
घर से है मस्जिद बहुत दूर,
चल किसी रोते हुए बच्चे को हंसाया जाए.
वाह.
तो वो हंसाना बहुत बड़ी बात है. और आप हंसाइए. हंसाना ही सबसे जीवन का एक बहुत अनमोल चीज़ें आपको है जो ऊपर वाले ने दी है. बहुत कम लोग हैं हंसाने के लिए. पूरी दुनिया पड़ी हुई है.
इसीलिए तो कपिल का शो नंबर 1 है भाई. अगर कपिल का शो रुलाने वाला होता तो नंबर 1 नहीं होता. और द मैन बिहाइंड कॉमेडी सर्कस, द जीनियस. एनीथिंग यू वुड लाइक टू शेयर अबाउट हमारे वी आर हियर फॉर द सेक्शन 108.
नवाज भाई के साथ पहली कमर्शियल फिल्म मैंने लिखी थी उनकी, फ्री के लिए.
ओके.
बेस्ड ऑन गोल्फ. वो मैंने फिल्म लिखी थी और कमर्शियली सबसे बड़ी फिल्म. सोहेल भाई वॉज द डायरेक्टर ऑफ द फिल्म. या सो आई रोट दैट फिल्म, स्क्रीन प्ले डायलॉग, यू नो आई हैव रिटन. तो तब से नवाज भाई को मैं जानता हूँ और ब्रिलियंट एक्टर हैं. इतने मंझे हुए हैं.
गुड कॉमेडियन, बी ऑनेस्ट.
सुपर.
क्या बात है.
Super comedian. And the best part of the presenter of the film, Anis Bazmi, is a very good comedian.
Bhai, what a man, what a man.
I did my first film with him, Anis Bhai.
I did a sit down interview with Anis Bhai and what an interview, yaar.
He's a jam person and he's a great comedian.
He's a great
comedian.
He's
a very serious poker, yeah.
ऐसी फिल्म्स बन नहीं सकती.
नहीं बन सकती.
You know, thank you. ये फिल्म्स यार, these are legendary.
Yeah.
जो बैठ के सोचते हैं ना भाई, एक ड्रिफ्ट में चले जाते हैं. He goes in a drift.
Super. He's a fab director, writer. मतलब डायरेक्टर तो है ही ब्रिलियंट. राइटर बहुत ब्रिलियंट है. और मैंने पहली फिल्म उस डायरेक्टर राइटर के लिए लिखी जो वेलकम बैक जब मैं कर रहा था अनीस भाई के साथ.
जो हो सकता है, you must be admiring him also. You must be looking up. जब
You know, I have learned so many things in a film, you know, with him actually. ये हम लोग we were in Dubai for 3 months.
Okay.
And उसमें मैंने जो चीज़ सीखी वो मेरे को अब तक काम आ रही है और आगे भी काम आएंगे.
नवाज अपना अनीस
भाई के साथ.
Anis Bhai is a legend, and I have another legend in the making, Raj Bhai, who is a superstar. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not just saying because Raj Bhai is here. When you watch Dream Girl, and when you watch Dream Girl 2, you'll realize that what a legend here. भाई आप राइटर बन गए, डायरेक्टर बन गए, प्रोड्यूसर कब बनने वाले?
प्रोड्यूसर मैं किया. I produced a film जन्नत में जारी last year.
Okay.
Yeah, I produced that. And one more film I produced.
एक गलती कर चुके हो
It's coming. अरे गलती नहीं हो तो ये है कि वो मुझे ऐसी कुछ फिल्में प्रोड्यूस करनी थी जो मैं डायरेक्ट नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ. वो मेरा जॉनर नहीं है लेकिन मुझे प्रोड्यूस करनी थी. वो ऐसे सब्जेक्ट लोगों तक पहुँचने चाहिए, इसलिए मैंने वो प्रोड्यूस की. और बहुत मज़ा आया. आगे भी मैं करने वाला हूँ, बड़ी अच्छी फिल्में करने वाला हूँ प्रोड्यूस.
हम आपके साथ हैं and we'll keep promoting you in the US wherever across the world because you are a house of talent and मैं personally जानता हूँ भाई बहुत मुश्किल होता है किसी को हंसाना. किसी को एक थप्पड़ मार दो पब्लिक रो देती है, लेकिन किसी को हंसाने के लिए बहुत पापड़ बेलने पड़ते हैं सर, और पापड़ बहुत महंगे आते हैं, और खास करके लिज्जत पापड़.
लिज्जत में इज्जत है.
भाई ने लिज्जत में इज्जत है, क्या बात है यार. लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, द ग्रेट मैन हु इज़ बिहाइंड ड्रीम गर्ल 2. अगर आपने ड्रीम गर्ल 2 नहीं देखी तो मुझे मत कहना, मैंने तो आपको कह दिया है. कीप वॉचिंग द मॉन्टी खान शो एंड आई एम वेरी फॉर्चुनेट टू बी विद द डायरेक्टर, द लेजेंड इन द मेकिंग, मिस्टर राज. कीप वॉचिंग द मॉन्टी खान शो.